My friend, success is not something you chase. It is something you attract. And the secret, the real secret, is not hidden in money, contacts, or circumstances. It lies in one simple truth. You must become the kind of person success cannot ignore. Let me say that again. Burn it into your mind. Success is attracted, not pursued. It is pulled toward power, clarity, determination, toward men and women who think in terms of purpose, not pity. Most people spend their lives begging for success, as if it were a favor. They ask life for a little, and they receive even less. Why? Because they never became the type of individual who demands success by presence alone. The law of identity before achievement. Before you can do, you must become. Before you achieve greatness, you must embody it. Success responds to identity. It listens not to words, but to energy. It is not fooled by pretense or wishful thinking. Success is magnetized by certainty, by conviction, by the man or woman who walks, speaks, and works with purpose. You do not wait until you have success to become successful. You become successful and then success arrives. So I ask you, who are you becoming? The inner blueprint. Build yourself first. Would you build a house without a blueprint? Then why try to build a successful life without first designing the person who will live it? You must define in detail the person who has the success you desire. How do they think? How do they act? How do they speak? What do they believe? Then you begin to model your daily life around that version. You begin to speak with more clarity, walk with more direction, decide with more confidence. You don't become someone new by accident. You become by decision. You become by action. You become by belief repeated until it becomes law in your subconscious mind. The power of definite purpose. If you would attract success, you must possess what I call a definiteness of purpose. Vagueness repels. Clarity attracts. The universe responds to a clear aim, not to the man who drifts, not to the woman who hesitates, but to the one who declares, this is what I want, and this is what I will become. From that moment, everything changes, not overnight, but inevitably. Circumstances shift, people appear, doors open, because you have become the magnetic force that bends reality. Control the inner dialogue. What are you saying to yourself when no one is watching? You cannot attract success while telling yourself you're a failure. You cannot become great while repeating the mantras of fear and doubt. You must rewrite the script in your own mind. You must speak to yourself as a champion, as a warrior, as a leader of destiny. Say it now. I am becoming the person success is drawn to.
Standards and
Repeat
keep them raised.
Feel it. Success is not impressed by effort alone. It is drawn to the man who holds himself to a higher standard. Look around. Most people will do the minimum. That is why they attract the minimum. You must go beyond. You must demand more from yourself than others ever would. Wake earlier. Learn more. Speak less. Deliver more. You must do what others will not so you can live how others cannot. Persistence, the fuel of attraction. Let me be clear. Becoming the person who attracts success is not about pretending. It is about persistence. It is about showing up even when results are invisible. It is about holding the image of your future self in your mind like a sacred fire, never letting it go out. Every step forward, no matter how small, reshapes your identity. The man who keeps going keeps growing, and the man who keeps growing will inevitably attract all he needs to win. Don't chase, command. I see people chasing success like it's some wild animal to be hunted. But let me ask you, have you ever seen the sun chase the earth? No, the sun simply shines, and all life turns toward it. You must become like the sun. Radiate value, radiate belief, radiate clarity, and watch as success turns toward you. Let others chase. You attract. Let others beg. You build. Let others wait. You create. Environment. Align everything with the vision. You cannot become someone new while clinging to an old environment. Look around you. Do the people in your life encourage growth or keep you grounded in mediocrity? Do your habits serve your future self or sabotage it? Clean the environment. Upgrade your circle. Limit distractions. Increase direction. Become the kind of person who demands excellence in every area, not out of ego, but out of identity. Here's the most powerful secret I have ever learned. You must act as if you are already successful, not in arrogance, but in alignment. You must dress as if you're ready, speak as if you know, move as if you belong. Because once you do, your subconscious stops resisting. Your mind says, this is who we are now, and your actions begin to match your identity. And success, it responds. The magnetic mindset. What does a magnetic mindset look like? It is calm, not frantic. It is certain, not desperate. It gives without needing. It builds without bragging. People feel it. Opportunities sense it. The universe rewards it. When you shift your mindset from lack to leadership, from waiting to acting, from hoping to deciding, you unlock a force within you that changes everything. Final words. Become the magnet. My friend, you do not need to chase. You need to change. You do not need to beg. You need to become. Success is already out there, waiting to respond to the one who is bold enough to say, I will become the person who attracts everything I want. Now say it again. I will become the person who attracts everything I want. Walk with that conviction. Speak with that clarity. Think with that power. And in time, the world will bend in your direction. Because success does not come to the strongest. It comes to the most aligned. Go now. Become that person.